I got to fight J-Rock in the amateurs. You
Mm-hmm.
know, they was his little rowdy team was hyping him up and talking so much shit. I stopped J-Rock. And it's like, bro, I don't care where you come from, who you are. Like, my coach trained me for this tournament. And if
Yeah.
I'm gonna get got, then I'm gonna get got. And that's that, bro.
You were
Like, I'm
stopping
not.
people in this in amateur boxing. A lot of people don't stop people in amateur
Oh,
boxing.
I've been stopping people in the amateurs, man. I got a stoppage in the Olympic trials, and that was a crunk fighter that I stopped too,
Yeah.
So like I've I stopped actually two. One retired because he was starting to get some hands, and his coach. The Olympic trials is one of the few double elimination tournaments. It's the only double elimination tournament in boxing. Is the
Mm-hmm.
Olympic trials because they want to put together the Olympic team and they want to have the best of the best. So it's
Right.
the only double elimination tournament in boxing. So they know that if you stop them legitimately, they got to put that 90-day suspension on them. So
Mm.
the second dude I stopped, he retired in the corner because his coach said, "Hey, look, man, we don't want Thurman to just do what he did to that last guy. Let's just pull our fighter out and let him go in the losers bracket and get the most out of this experience and the most out of this tournament as possible. And let Thurman be that killer that he is. And Boo Boo is the one that got me into the losers bracket, and Boo Boo is the one who represented America at 154. So from the amateurs to the pros, my last losses was on Demetrius Andrade and Manny Pacquiao, man. Like, not Thurman doesn't just compete with best, you know. Be him. You gotta be him to think about getting past me, bro. And I was all up on, Pacquiao has been him, but I was all up on him, even though I didn't come fully prepared that year.
Yeah. Second
So
half of the
that's
fight
why
was
I just
all
look
yours.
forward, I look forward to just getting these hands back right. Like I said, there's just been a lot of political drama. We try to make great fights happen. We couldn't make that happen. I should be back in the ring on this year's calendar before this year ends, and then hopefully, however it works out with the networks, however it works out with Crawford, whatever he wants to do, move up, let go of the belts, keep the belts. There's still some things out there, but Thurman's always a
Speaking
great fight.
speaking of politics, right? Yeah, the last guy you beat was Mario Barrios. He's gonna be fighting Ugas for a title. What you think about that fight?
What title? What title is out there?
He's gonna be fighting for a vacant title because Terrence Crawford's moving up.
Terrence Crawford has already vacated.
He's fighting at 54 for the rematch or whoever he chooses to fight next. He's gonna be fighting at 54.
Oh, news to me.
Oh,
News
really?
to me.
So,
Yeah,
you were the last person to fight Mario. Oh no, Mario Barrios fought somebody else.
I
But
mean, look, I was supposed to. They were rumoring about me and Ugas.
I
When
know.
I tell you, Thurman has already signed contracts this year. I already said yes to this fighter. I signed my contract for Spence last year in December. It was signed. I signed my contract. Okay. So when I tell people that what's holding me back from this point has only been a political game, that's why I got no shame in saying it, bro. It's not just me. There's more powers that run boxing, and I gotta, sometimes you gotta get in where you fit in, you know. And for whatever reason, that's what it is, man. I look forward to just
So
getting back
Spence
in
avoided
action
you
again.
then.
Huh?
Spence basically avoided you, as you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, we all heard the mandatory. We all heard the WBC,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
You
Right.
know, as it is what it is. Was it good for the sport? Is it great that we have an undisputed champion? Is it great that something has happened that hasn't happened in many, many years? That, if Floyd, this isn't that Floyd Mayweather stuff, where you just fight people that you're gonna beat. You don't fight the best when the best. The best wanted to fight the best. It was good for the fans. I got sidestepped. It was political, but I also have the intellect to understand why it happened, and I'm not mad at the game. Okay. But when people think Thurman just doesn't have a passion, that's where they're wrong. Where they think that this is my decision making, that's where they're wrong.
Out of your control.
This is the outcome of circumstances, you know. But Keith One-Time Thurman is still Keith One-Time Thurman, still one of the greatest, most talented, hard-hitting welterweights in the division, point blank, period. You know, gym talk happens all the time. So yeah, I didn't know that the Barrios fight was for a vacant title. Boom. Now I got that info, right? Because I don't look up articles. Information comes to me because I'm in the fight life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what did I hear today? Thurman heard today, somebody gave an interview to one of the greats, Sugar Ray Leonard. Boom. Ask Sugar Ray Leonard, in boxing today, name your top 5 fighters. And to everyone's surprise, he put Thurman in his top 5.
Fire.
And they said, hold up now. Thurman ain't do nothing. Well, hold up now. Why is Thurman on your list, Sugar Ray? He said, why are you putting Thurman on your? Okay, Crawford is on your list. Okay, we understand that. You know what? But you got Crawford and Thurman. You got 2 welterweights in your top 5. What's that about? All he said was, wait till y'all see what Thurman does next. Because like I told you, real champions come back.
Right.
And I have that fire. I have that will. I'm willing to sacrifice 147. We can make it happen. 154, we can make it happen. You know, like I said, sometimes you got to get in where you fit in, and Thurman's willing to do it, you know. And I feel like fine wine, baby. I feel like as an athlete, the way I'm taking care of my body, the strength work, the mobility work, the flexibility, my diet regimen, my supplementation with the turmeric, the ginger, anti-inflammatory. You know, I've always had my oxygen chamber. There's just a lot of things, man, where I've just learned throughout the years how to take care of this body. And I feel like we're going to age like fine wine, and it's not over till it's over. I look forward to having a long career. I would like to retire. I would like to retire at 40, like Floyd, like a Pacquiao.
Nice.
You know. So
nice.
we'll see what happens. But I look forward to my get back. I look forward to whoever actually signs the contract. I signed my contract. I already said yes to Ugas. When they first approached it, would you fight Ugas? I already said yes to Ugas. But I told them it's not a done deal. Said, wait. I said, wait, wait, Brian Custer. Brian Custer, calm down. You're trying to tell the world who my next opponent is, but, it ain't really locked in. Could it have been an okay fight? It would have been a good fight, But, they're making other fights for now. But they best believe the welterweight division is always looking for that action, and Thurman brings it. So I'll be coming back this year, and I'll be looking forward to making great fights happen next year. And hopefully it is Crawford at 54, whatever he wants. He's the man. You call the shots, champ. You call the shots, champ. But like I told you on the IG, there's something you ain't never seen in this life. And that's your man's right here, Keith One-Time Thurman. Ain't no test greater than the Thurman test. For I've been up against the best and the best and the best.